Hello people. Hi people. Hallo mense. Nou hier is nou weer terug met hierdie tydstories wat hier aangaan. I'm back to the timing stories here. I must fit the injector pump. Ek moet nou die inspuiterpomp aansit. So, ons kyk hoe wat kan ek hier aan doen. Now the sun is messing it up. Nou is die son dit opvoeter is, ja. Want dit is lig daar en donker daar. Sê dit. Dit is skade weer daar. Son daar aan die ander kant. Goed. Dan moet ek hier dan insit, hè. Let's put this pump back on. Now, the O-ring, can't see there, but there's an O-ring in there, sealer, gasket maker, so dat ek gaan nou terug gaan hier. Plastic. Now I must put the nut on there. Die muur moet agter kom. Waar is die? Daar. Waar is die maar? Must come in the back, ja. Let me trip over this story, ja. Must drop there. Right. I can wind it on. Screwdriver. Okay, I found the 13 spanner now. En die 13 sleutel wat hier draai. En dit is 'n simpel spanner. Sleutel. Stupid spanner is. It's too thick. So before you buy any spanners, you must first make sure will it work in tight spaces. Okay, now I must get the pump. To fit into its place like so. see. Now there's a lot of stuff going on. Vele dinge wat aangaan hier. This is now part 7. Deel 7 van deze story. Nou waar is die boutjie nou weer? Ai. Can you explain this? What happened to the... Oh, yeah. It's built at the back to keep the pump steady. Om die pomp stewig te hou hier. And I see most people that throw this bracket away. Vir baie mense gooi die ding weg, die stut. En dan kraak die baseplate, the backing plate is all kraak it off. Cracks down there if you don't fit this bracket here. Okay, let's see. Still some more turning to do there. Now that nut is not tight. That is still loose. This pump is easy to get out without taking all of this off. So now I'm going here to fit the gear back. That's it. And now this must be like so. Somewhere around there. To check in the book. The book is over there. En ek gaan volgens die diagram werk daar. DR90 roller chain. DR90 roller ketting. 14 links. Tot daar. 21 hier en 13 daar. Nou goed, laat ons sien of ons die ketting weer kan terugkry. Get the chain back in its place. Come on out of this. I'm going to use the same aftermarket chain I had on this motor because I'm still testing it to see if it's worthwhile buying them. To kyk of dit moeite werd is om te koop. Okay, now the master link. Okay, let's see. The master link must stand still. That's the master link. So it must turn in that direction. Moet in daai rigting gaan. Opening aan die agterkant. The opening to the back side. So think of a leather comet. The tail is at the back. And the head is at the front. Goed, nou is dit 'n bietjie naby. Too close. And the light is bad. Not good. Niet goed. Okay. Zet die kettingkie op hier. What did I say? 14 at the top. Yep, there in the book on the other side there, it's written that 14, I can see, read from here, and then it must be from that mark. Wanneer jy kan sien daar die merk. Okay. Kan jy stand still like so? Reg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So now the knock as come tot daar, the camshaft must turn to here. Oh, there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 100%. 100%, and now I've done a stupid thing. Okay, right. Look at the chain variation. No. Damn it. To get it out here again. Okay, stop this video here. Good. Nou het ek dit uitgekry. Nou gaan ons weer terugsit en nou is ek alles met tyd uit. Met die ding saam. Nou, my timing is completely out. Right, we start off here again. That's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it must go to there. Good. And then we must have 13 from this point to that point. And there's a mark at the bottom there. The merk daaronder. Duikie, gaatjie dingetjie, little hole. So, what it says, 13. Right. Second link. Every second link. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 daar. Dan gaan ons soun toe. En vandag is die 14de. And we go to there. Good. And then I turn this out. And you mustn't put a strong Loctite on this bolt. Otherwise you won't get it out again. Alright, I can see if I lock stud or whatever they call it. Now it's closed up. Punt afsny. Alright, now this is good. I get it spin. I hope I can turn it tight with by hand. Anti-clockwise. Goed, 'n bietjie start lock aan deze bogie. Alright. Good. Nou gaan ons hierdie ene hier vat. En nou is die ding weer afgekom. En is nou weer uit tyd. Baie heel pragtig, né? Goed, nou gaan ons maar kyk hier vandaan. Let's have a look from this point. There must be 21. Dan moet 21 wees op elke twee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Right, that's fine. Put this thing on. Zet die ding aan. Zo. Nou kan ik niks doen. Ik kan nergens in zo gaan ver nie. Now I must turn this anti-clockwise, that direction. Now, left, turn it anti-clockwise, left. Dan draai ek hom so. En dan ek hou hom so met my handvinger, wat ek al. Dan moet jy hier kyk, met 1 mm wees, hier so, plus minus. Nou, jy het nou teruggekom 'n bietjie hier. Pull it back a little bit. Remember the camshaft has a tension on it because on the cylinder head or any rockers up the top there. So okay. Now I must turn this thing tight. And that's where the problem comes in. Must get an Allen key. Goed. Okay, so I found the Allen key. Ek het 6 mm, skies. 6 mm Allen sleutel gevind. Nou ek kan hom draai met my Allen sleutel. Na langs anti-clockwise. Sien jy weet hier aangaan, hier onder. Met 'n bietjie terug. So ek dink. Ja, goeie, beter idee. And is that veel stress op die ketting. Otherwise it's too much stress on the chain. So I think it must be like, hold it line like that and it can whip a little bit. Because normally when it comes around, before it lets go, it goes like that. So if it does this here, it does it there. And it also does it here. So give it a little bit of what you go. You can twist it like a belt, but you can just check it like so. A little bit of movement here. Nou, 'n bietjie beweging daar. That's tight. I just hope it doesn't lock it too tight, because these bolts they break off if the Loctite is too strong. As die stad lock te sterk is, dan kan jy die bout nie weer uitkry nie. Now I must take all these bolts out there because I did that to keep this in place. And that must all come out, all these bolts here. Okay, and then I must put some sealant on the other too. Daarin moet ook uit. No? No, that one must stay. But that's a wrong washer. There's a verkeerde washer daar. Ander washer opzet. Some of these gasket makers, they set so fast you don't have time to put the gasket on or to set things right. It's not wat nie reg is op die oomblik. Maar die ene neem 'n bietjie tyd. There's some give you some time to do things. Okay, now nearly forgot this. Nou amper vergeet van deze. En met hier dan draai. Zo. Clockwise. Right hand turn. So now it can jump out and adjust, keep it tight all the time as it comes out. So there it clicks the first time. So there's enough play here. Genoeg speling daar, ja. Goed. Oeps. Nou moet ek die cover opset. Timing cover, that one over there. Daai ene. I just hope it didn't take a thumbnail off my hand now, because it always does it. Can it adjust this thumbnail on the phone? So unfortunately it's a disaster then. It's ongelukkige ongelukkie en bugger op. Goed, laat ek nou die covertjie opsit en get the cover on. Now put the cover on. Oh, stupid. Get the gasket first. Goed, nou weet ek die pakking hier. I've got the gasket here. See if I can get this gasket into place. Sien of ek dit hier kan inkry in sy plek in. Gil naby. En al die dinge hier, it's close to all the things going on here. Then there is, okay, that's fine. That's it, over the studs. Get it over the studs there. Alle skroewe wat opsteek. Ja, en dan daar. Hier is 'n bietjie van 'n probleempie hier. There, that's out the way. Dat uit die pad het skeer, want anders te gaan het 'n probleem wees hier. It's going to become a problem here. Come on now, that's it. Right. Goed. Nou kan ek die timer na, het is distributie deksel opset, timing cover, tydreëling deksel, en alles daar, hopelik nog alles daar binnekant, ek hoop everything is tight now inside there, hopefully. Otherwise it's also going to become a disaster. Gaan ook 'n probleem wees dan tyd. Goed, 'n lang bout. Dan moet ek kyk wat 'n lang bout. That's too long. Too long. So it must go right through this thing which ik here. Get another bolt that's shorter. Alright, so this one must come in here. Stand it in. And then a washer and a nut. And a washer and a nut, 'n moertjie. Ek wou van die naam na my kant toe, maar daar's niks naam op nie. Dan 'n moertjie en 'n wasser. En aan die onderkant sien daar sy naam na my kant toe. Can't see there. There's some writing on it. There. There's iets geskrywe op daar. Put this like so. Right. And daar is het. Dan een boutjie kom hier in. In the middle van die ding, in the center there. And the one comes at the bottom here. And that's a Victor Range oil seal. So hopefully it won't go bad soon, hopefully. Not, wat ek nie gou kapot gaan daar is seal. So die boat is a bietjie roes. It's a little bit of rust on this boat, yeah. Okay, for the best, vir die beste van dat. En dan het ek 2 lang boute. En ek dink dat hier dwars deur gaan. En dan moet ek op wasser aan die voorkant sit. Zo. En dan moet ek hem wasser aan die ander kant sit. And then I come and wash it on the other side. Okay, so now it's almost fast. They're all tight. Good. Now I can put the pulley on, the crank pulley. I'm going to fetch the crank pulley. Now the problem I have here is that the oil might come between this and the shaft. The pulley and the shaft, and then it leaks out at the bolt and the washer. Now what must I do there? Okay. I think I'm going to just put some slight bit of sealer on here. Gaan 'n klein bietjie net hier aan smeer. Zo. En dan zet ik die katrol aan. Put the pulley on. Come on now. What is the matter with you? It's very tight fit. That's it. Good. Now I must smear some more in the inside there. Yeah. Can you stand like this, right? Kan jy daar staan so? Net aan die buitekant hier. Klein bietjie sealer, ja, gasket make or whatever. Alright. En dan aan die boot, aan die wasser daar so. On the washer here. Don't know if you can see what the heck is going on here now. Okay, a little bit of sealer there. And then I must put some lock, bolt, stud, whatever on here. Good. Come on up. Is that enough? Well, should be. It's a fine draad it is. It's a fine thread. Draai ook klaar moeilijk. It's difficult at this moment already. And I'm not going to talk it because I'm going to just turn it with this long power bar. Now the motor is turning. Nou draai die motor ook. Okay, so I must lock the motor, the flywheel, with something. I can let it slit here. There is a hole in the crankshaft where they balance the thing. So I just shaft 10 millimeter Allen key daarin, Allen sleutel. So ons kyk maar wat gebeur nou verder. Let's see what happens. Take we get the power bar and I just turn it. Kragstaaf. Allen key uit. Draai die motor tot by top dead center weer. Top dead center. I hope that stopped the center. Ek hoop dis boonste draaipunt daar vir die seiers. Okay, that's let's see. What's going on here? Die ding is kapot. Right. The crank pulley bolt should be turned to where is it? Crank pulley nut bolt 152 pound-feet or 210 Newton meters. So that is heel veel. It's quite a lot. But that should have done it because that thing is about 3/4 meters long. 3/4 meter lang. Deze kragstaaf. Okay. Let's put the pipe on here. The oil feeding pipe of the bushing of the pump. There's an oil pump pipe coming down here. And get the banjo bolt. So I have to put some phlegm onto the copper washers to soften them again. And then first warm it up red hot and then put cold water on it. Met koue water opspuit na die rooi is, dat ek kan sag word die wassertjies weer, want hulle raak hard van alle stadig afkoeling, warm en stadig afkoeling. Aluminium doen dit ook, blijkbaar. Aluminium washers also does it. Anyway, let's go on with the story. Come on. Yep. There the washers on. Put the flame on. That should be good. Dit behoort om te werk. Nou is dit 'n bietjie warm. Oh. Nog 'n bietjie water. Right. Good. Nou weer uitgaan daar. Now I'm as close as possible. Dus ek naby as ek kan. Nou waarom is die pyp nou gebuie? Come on. Why is it bent like this? Okay, now it comes on here. Tighten bend your bolt. Maybe I must undo that to get the stress off it. This one here. You can't see there. That one here. Feeds from this point with the pipe to the bushing in there. Good. Good. Daar's 'n spanner sleutel gekry. Net om die stress van die bout van die pyp kry. Alright. And then I tighten it again. I just hope it's not going to leak there now because I've loosened it. Met 'n losgedraai nou loop ek van olie weg daar. Goed, wat next? Oh, again with a piston height. Hope it's right now. Hope it's reg now. Again with a story. Okay. Now I'm getting it. Alright, now I must try 1,1. Ach, yeah. 1,1. I must try 1,1. Come on now. There's 1,1 and 1 millimeter and 0,1. Right. 0,1 and then okay, it's just above it. That's it. Block is a little bit lower this side. Quite interesting. Okay. If I take 1 comma. What is it? 1,5. 0,15, sorry. So 1,15. 1,15 millimeter. touching it. Okay. Then I must go for what gasket is it? It's not difficult. It's nou baie moeilik om te besluit wat dit pakking hier moet kom. 1,64 millimeter minus 1,15. It's less than 0,5 millimeters. 0,5. That's a half a millimeter. It mustn't go below that. Okay, so I have a gasket here, and I think I must use this one here. Now I already sprayed the 1,64 millimeter gasket, as they call it, with silver high heat spray. That one there, it's a Eldering gasket from Australia, van Australië afgekom, met silver high heat, 350, 500 grade, whatever temperature, temperatuur kan neem. So, maar ek het hierdie Uniseal pakking hier so, met gommerigheid aan. It's like gluey stuff in it. A laminated gasket. Maybe I should take this one. So I've taken quite a lot of, maybe a lot, I don't know how much, off with the grinder and the polishing. Grit paper, whatever. So it's nice and whatchamacall. It's glad. Met ander woorde, dit is it's smooth, right? Smooth surface, not a rough surface. Okay, goed, dan sê ek tot ziens van deze video. Nou moet ek kyk wat in deze motor in die bakkie kry daar. So now I must see how I can get this motor back into the pickup, into the bakkie there. Okay. So then I say bye-bye from this video so long. Sê tot ziens van deze video. Laat ek sê, van die kant afkom. Die ding is stukken, this thing is broken. Bye, tot ziens. Bye-bye and tot ziens. Thank you for viewing. Dankie for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Ja, for subscriptie, wat ek al. Tot de volgende weer. Until the next video. This is part 7 of this rebuilding of this engine to 1 millimeter oversize. From standard to 1 millimeter oversize. Van 1 millimeter boor na 1 standaard tot 1 millimeter oorgrootte seiers. So is 94 mm na 95 mm boor nou. So die ding is nou besig om af te breek hier so. Ja, it's starting to break off here. Yeah. So I must fix this Chinese made plastic stuff. It's not a very good plastic, I must say. It's cheap plastic. Cracks. and a piece it off because it fell over. The wind blew it over with the phone. Fortunately, the phone is still okay. No cracks or whatever. Geen kraak aan die foon nie, maar deze ding is gekraak. Is daar bezig om af te kraak en daar is klaar uitgeval stukkies wat uitkom. Okay, tot ziens, bye.